This year, Miss Universe brings with it fierce competition from North America and the Caribbean. The candidates from these countries have proven that they have the beauty, talent, and charisma to aspire to the crown in 2024. Stay tuned because in this first episode, we will get to know these queens more closely. We will not include the Latin countries in this video as they will have their own video dedicated to these countries. So I have nothing left but to tell you to get started. The first candidate comes from Aruba, ANUK Aman. She is 32 years old and 5 feet 6 inches. She is also a psychologist and has a master's degree in early intervention for autism and sensory disabilities. In addition, ANUK has been a national champion in synchronized swimming and has represented Aruba in international competitions, including Olympic qualifiers. She also has experience in beauty pageants, having represented Aruba in Miss World 2017 and Miss International 2018, failing to qualify in both pageants. From the beautiful beaches of the Bahamas comes Selique Wright. She is 32 years old and 5 feet 9 inches tall. Selique is a passionate advocate for women's health and founder of the organization Women's Health, Eyes First, which promotes awareness of women's wellness. She also has experience as she was able to participate in Miss Grand International 2016, where she made it to the top 10 of that edition. Halima Hoy, straight from Belize, 29 years old, 5 feet 9 inches, she is a certified personal trainer specializing in prenatal and postnatal health. She is currently pursuing a degree in kinesiology. Halima has an initiative called Healthy Belize, in which she seeks to educate communities about diseases such as hypertension, Alzheimer's, and diabetes, promoting healthy lifestyles. In addition, Halima is sponsoring a child in Bangladesh and donating educational resources to local schools in Belize. Now we have the lovely Ruby Pouchet from Bonaire. She is 29 years old and 5 feet 10 inches. She is also a publicist, graduated from the University of Houston. She is another candidate who has experience as she managed to participate in Miss Grand International 2023, although she did not qualify. As an important fact to mention is that Bonaire returns to Miss Universe after 25 years of absence. Did you know that in recent years, several Caribbean queens have reached the top positions at Miss Universe? Could 2024 be the year when one of them is crowned as the absolute queen? Deonlenfield, who carries high the flag of the British Virgin Islands, is 20 years old and 5 feet 9 inches tall. She had already participated in her national in 2023. She was a finalist, but this year Deons was crowned Miss British Virgin Islands 2024. Deons is an intern at the BVI Recovery and Development Agency. In addition, she has been an active advocate for self-acceptance and self-esteem, openly sharing the challenges she has overcome in her personal life. From Canada, Ashley Callingbull, 35 years old and 6 feet tall, is an actress, model, and television host. She is also known for being the first Indigenous First Nations woman to win this title. Callingbull was also the first Indigenous woman to be featured in Sports Illustrated magazine and previously won the title of Mrs. Universe 2015. Ashley uses her platform to advocate for Indigenous people's rights and representation in the media. It is also worth noting that she was a participant in the program The Amazing Race Canada 4. She participated with her father. In that edition of the program, they came in 3rd place. Reagan Ry from the Cayman Islands is a 22-year-old 5 feet 1 inch gymnast and the first Olympian to represent the Cayman Islands in gymnastics at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. She has also competed in the Pan American Games and the Commonwealth Games. In addition, Reagan has a degree in psychology and is an active advocate for mental health and women's empowerment. From the colorful lands of Curaçao, we have Kimberly Deur, 19 years old and 5 feet 7 inches tall. She is passionate about art and committed to emotional wellness. Kimberly, through her platform, seeks to inspire others, promoting resilience and personal growth. Representing Guadeloupe, Coralie Desplan, 20 years old and 5 feet 8 inches tall, is an optometry student and is actively engaged in the fight against sickle cell disease, a disease that largely affects people of African descent, including Guadeloupans. She has also worked as a model and was also Miss Pointe Noire 2023. Guadeloupe was another country we had not seen for a long time in Miss Universe. Her last participation was 40 years ago. Ariana Blaze arrives from Guyana. She is 26 years old and 5 feet 8 inches. Ariana is a model and nursing student with a focus on international business. She had a participation in Miss Georgia USA 2023, where she was third runner-up. From Jamaica, Rachel Silvera, 25 years old and 5 feet 9 inches tall, is a pharmacy student and entrepreneur. She is also committed to important causes such as environmental sustainability and mental health. Katherine Edward, from Martinique, she is 25 years old and 5 feet 8 inches. We could define her as a successful entrepreneur specialized in strategic communication to boost local businesses. She is also an ambassador for the Plaisir d'Enfant organization, which supports children with autism spectrum disorders. She is also a judo player and is committed to promoting female empowerment through sport, focusing on mental health and self-defense. Sky Falker, representing St. Lucia, is 26 years old and 5 feet 9 inches tall. Sky has a degree in biochemistry and molecular biology and is currently pursuing a graduate degree in computational biology. She is also an experienced beach volleyball athlete. Her passion for the environment and conservation has made her an active advocate for sustainable causes. From Suriname, Puja Chotan, 23 years old, 5 feet 9 inches, a geosciences student at the University of Suriname, is also the winner of the Miss Tropical Beauties Suriname 2023 pageant. Suriname has not participated in Miss Universe for 25 years. Janelle Thongs, straight from Trinidad and Tobago, 32 years old and with a height of 5 feet 9 inches, she graduated in biology from the University of the West Indies and currently manages her own dental clinic. Janelle is another candidate who also has experience. She participated in Miss Supranational 2021, where she managed to be part of the top 24. She also has several crowns to her credit. Her passion for beauty pageants is noticeable, as she was crowned Miss Carnival TT 2013, Miss Heritage International 2016, Miss Caribbean Culture TT 2017, and Miss Caribbean United TNT 2018. She is also known for her commitment to social causes, especially through her Let's Each One Reach One TT initiative, which seeks to support local communities through social outreach programs. From the island paradise of Turks and Caicos, Raine Meers, 23, is 5 feet 9 inches. She has a degree in law and political science from the University of Manchester and is passionate about community service and her advocacy for youth rights. She is an active advocate, has a commitment to combating gun violence and bullying, so she uses her platform to raise awareness of these issues in her country. We did not see Turks and Caicos compete in Miss Universe after a decade of absence. And representing the United States, we have Alma Cooper, 22 years old and standing at 5 feet 8 inches. She is Afro-Latino and is also a military intelligence lieutenant in the U.S. Army and graduated from West Point Military Academy in the top 5% of her class. She is currently pursuing a master's degree in statistics and data science at Stanford University, where she is a Knight Hennessy Fellow. From the U.S. Virgin Islands, Stephanie Andujar, 28 years old and 5 feet 8 inches, is an esthetician with a deep commitment to her community. During the Miss Universe USVI 2024 competition, she stood out by winning the awards for Best Evening Gown and Best Interview. Haiti was expected to participate in this edition, but to date, there is no news about its participation. The contest is closer than ever, and only one will take the crown. Which one of this group of candidates is your favorite? Comment and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye.